Good morning, everybody. It's Jamie. So I'm just going to walk you in here. I am working with a new camera, so I'm going to see how it is. I got the refrigerator cleaned out with some old romaine lettuce and squash, and I just throwed it all in here. And I am going to be using this for the compost. I'm going to take you all outside and show you how I started my first little compost bucket. So I'll be right back with you when I get out there. Okay guys, so we're outside, and as you can see, I repurposed one of these old cat litter buckets. We washed it out really good. We drilled holes in the top, all along the sides, and on the bottom so water can drain. And I'll open it up. Probably there's going to be like gnats flying. Yep. So I don't know if the gnats are actually a good thing or a bad thing. I've not really listened. But we got coffee grounds, potato peels, an old rotted tomato in there right now. Yep, you can see the gnats. You can hear the dogs in the background. So what I'm going to do, not with that, I am just going to scoop the stuff from the kitchen. I will scoop it up and put it in here. Can you hear Apollo? He's whining so bad this morning. And then I will let that set for about a week. I'll make sure it's good and moist. And some people say you can put it in the sunlight. Other people said keep it in the shade. And then other people say keep it with a mix of sun and shade. So I'm really not for sure. I've been trying to watch some videos on composting. I do want good material to plant my my flowers or my fruits in my greenhouse when it comes up, when we get it done. But my hands are all gooey, which is okay, because when you homestead, you are not going to be having clean fingers or hands or fingernails, ladies. I've busted all my fingernails off working. So, you know, you just got to do what you got to do. This is a new chapter in our lives that we are trying to get started, and I think we're going to be able to do it. I mean, we repurposed a lot of stuff we had, and I will be walking you all around and showing you, but my bucket is almost full, so I'm going to have to find a bigger bucket if I'm going to continue to compost, or if I'm just going to try this and see how it goes. I really have been working on my mental health, my spiritual health, and my physical health, and I really and truly believe that this is what God wants me to do. He wants me to become more self-efficient, more reliable on Him, and know that I am not alone when things seem dark. And I'm just so glad for this journey. I hope y'all can see these mountains. Oh my God, they are so beautiful. We're starting to lose our leaves though. It's getting close for winter. And but guys, I will catch you all in the next video, so stay tuned. Okay guys, we are going to walk down, and I'm going to show you some things that we have gotten finished. I'm going to walk you over here to the fire pit first. I'm hoping the dogs don't start barking so you can hear me. If they do, then I will... Apollo, it's okay. Then I will go back over. But right here is the fire pit. We did get it all cleaned out. We got the grate over it, and we we're going to get us some wood and put over to the side, and we are going to have it just in case the power ever goes out again and we need to cook something. We are going to clean the grate off really good. We found it down there in that mess. We are going to walk over here. My son just called and said that he has got a new kennel for maybe Kilo. So if I can get both of the dogs in that kennel, then we're going to be working on their kennel, fixing it, getting the door fixed again, and we are going to move them to new ground. That one needs to be done. It needs to be cleaned out. Apollo, say hello. Say hello. I know, baby. Mommy will let you out in just a little bit, okay? I'll let you guys out. You'll be all right. So, this green building here used to house my husband's boiler for the house. I don't know if you can see really good in here or not, but we did get it all cleaned out. This is going to be the new chicken coop. We are going to come in and try to spray the walls down to get all that old soot off of it. We are going to get some spray foam, and we're going to spray foam this. And of course you can see we did get it all cleaned out. That is my son's electric bike. We did store some of the tools in here for right now. I know it's a little dark, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get you through. That right there is a cutout. We are going to fix that to where the chickens can come in here at night. I can fold down a door and lock it, and then in the mornings I can come in through the fence, open the thing up, and let the chickens out. But I believe this is going to be a good house for them. We did get the one door up. We got it back on the hinges, and I'm going to walk you around here and show you this. The door is up. Of course, we got to spray it down and get it cleaned. We want it clean so the chickens will not get sick. Over here, this right here used to be the bee stand. Guys, I decided that I am going to try my bees once again. And of course, this is the layout. I'm going to lay this out for the chickens. Get the fence up. Down here, that was the old chicken coop. We got most of the wire off. We still got some. We're going to move this frame, and I'm going to make it into a greenhouse. I've done told you, but if you're new here, that is going to be our new greenhouse. We got this building cleaned out, and we had some flood damage to come through and mess everything up. Is the reason why we're, doing this. Just to get it cleaned out. I know y'all can't see because it's a little dark in there, and the shade and the way the sun is. But we did get this all cleaned out. And we got back here cleaned out where it was really muddy and nasty. We got this all cleaned out, got the brush cleared out. A lot of thorns was in there. A lot of little small trees were growing, which, we cut them down. But we got all that cleaned out. We got all the old wood cleaned out. And our burn piles, trash, well, the only thing we burned is old wood and stuff. And down there is like my little baby bandit's grave. It still makes me so upset. But I'm going to come and show you our boo-boo that we did. Let's just say lessons were learned on this right here. But, I'm going to give you a sneak peek. They did cut some of the trees down, some of the pine trees that was over at my neighbor's house. They were afraid today were going to fall on her house after, Hurricane Helene came in and the wind was blowing so hard here. And we got a little bit of flood damage. Nothing like North Carolina did. Lord bless their hearts. Please pray for the people in North Carolina. Over here is the repurposed wood and chicken fence that we got to save, and we're going to repurpose it into the new lot. This is the door frame. I've got to get it worked on. We do have an auger. Apollo, honey, you're fine. Everything's okay, baby. He is such a whiny. So I'm going to redo the door and reuse that. This right here is our boo-boo. This is a water tank that came into this cage. Well, yesterday we decided we were trying to move it, get it level and everything. Well, they took the cage off, and we discussed, do we put the cage back on, do we leave the cage off? Word of advice, if you've got one of these, if you come across one of these, leave the cage on. Because once you start putting that water in, the sides expand. So now we understand why it came with this cage. So what I'm doing now, we're just going to repurpose this water. It's not going to be drinking water. If it ends up being, if we have to use it as drinking water, we will have some water purified tablets that we will use. But this water right here is mainly for when I get the chickens in, and you know, I can put water in. We're going to repurpose that little pool, put water in it for them, because sometimes chickens get hot. They need something to jump in to get cooled off. That's fine. They can do that, and then they'll have their, you know, their outside feeders and their outside water. So that's what this is going to be used for. And also, we're going to catch the rainwater with it, and we will use it for the greenhouse. So my project today, if I can do this without ruining the camera, is I'm going to come over here. Let me see if I can get this set up to where y'all can see. There is a valve down there at the bottom. And I'm really not for sure if y'all can see, or if the camera is going to sit where it needs to. I'm going to get down here and look. I want to come over here and open that drain. So once all this water drains out, we are going to take it off the blocks, and we are going to put the cage back on it to try to make sure that it goes back in place. And we learned our lesson on this one. So starting out as a homestead that we are wanting to do, we learned a lesson, and we are so happy with it. I mean, you know, it just tells you that sometimes when you think it's a good idea, you may want to step back and reevaluate and say, no, that ain't a good idea after all. So guys, I really appreciate you all so much. I just wanted to give you a little update on everything that's going on and what we have gotten, you know, what we have gotten done, and learning our lessons with this, and it's okay. But yeah, this is our new journey, and I thank the Lord every day that He has given me this opportunity to reevaluate my life, to know that He is always with me, and that no matter what, even in your darkest days when you feel alone, you're not alone. Jesus Christ is with us. And this is just a season that we're going through, and we're getting through it with His help. So guys, please remember all those who were affected in the hurricane. Remember that I love you guys so much for sticking with me, and I hope you follow along with my journey. And I will get back with my savings and my budgeting and all that, and how I'm going to be saving for spring to come up with my chickens and things that I need to get. So guys, I'll see you later.